Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode number 2. We are going to actually get into the game content, the new content, the added content of the phase gate update. Um, I'm pretty excited to get into today. I will be open. I did off camera. I did go. Well, it wasn't technically off camera. It's on my VOD channel. Sleepy Boy 10 VODs, if you want to see that. But I just repaired the Aurora, so that way we don't have to worry about the radiation anymore. We can just put this on, we can scrap our suit, and I also grabbed a few materials, obviously, while I was there, so we got a bunch of batteries, which is good. And I also grabbed 2 of these Almanite blocks, which are actually over near the gun island, actually right next to where I parked my Seamoth, and I didn't see them when I went to go grab them last time. The reason I was over there is because I was getting my Seamoth back to go to the Aurora, because I didn't really feel like using the prototype sub to go all the way over there. I mentioned it yesterday. I'm pretty sure the prototype sub is actually slower than the Seamoth, so just didn't really feel necessary. But we do have a little bit to go over. I'm just going to store some things in here that I don't really need. You can put a battery in here, I guess. I also, I made a propulsion cannon. I made a laser cutter in order to get into all of that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go and complete these 2 things. By the way, I switched the side that my camera was on. I apologize. It was on the wrong side. Last time you couldn't see these little icons. They're a really cool icon for the radio broadcasts that are part of the update or that are part of the mod. You should hopefully be able to see that now if it happens. But we're going to go ahead and get the materials that we need for a few things. One, obviously we don't have what we need for this, but I want to get the power relay upgrade, which allows us to get even more power into our prototype sub. With that, we are going to need more ion cubes, for which we need more charged almanite. This is going to be a lengthy process, as you can tell. Now, if I really wanted to make it a lengthy process, I could make 3 ion crystal matrices, which I already have 1 ion cube that's actually powering the ship. So if I would just need to get 5, and then I would need 2. So I just need to get 10 charged almanite, and then I could make enough ion crystal matrices to power the ship with the additional power relay. I'm not going to do all that, but we are going to go ahead and do this. Is going to be one of our first priorities, is getting all of the power sources and also the power relay. But I also want to make this, because this is one of the first things you get when you go into the quarantine enforcement platform. One of the first things you get is you see this like, I don't even know what they're called, the computer, the data download centers, and you see it, and it gives you this, the facility detection factor, and says it's used to locate nearby alien facilities and requires advanced alien interface. Now, I don't know if that means that I can't use it like in like if there's an architect base I need to go into in order to use it. I don't know if that's the case, or if it's like if there's a slot for it in my prototype sub. I think there might be a slot for it, but I'm not sure. And so we're going to go ahead and just see what happens as we go along. So our goal right now is we're going to need to get enough of these to power all of our all of our reactors, which right now we already have 1 ion cube, so we're going to need 2 more. So that's going to be 4 total almanite. I already have 2, and that 2 will cover the cost for these 2. So we need to go find 4 more almanite that we can then charge, which we just do at the crafting recipe. It feels a little redundant that you charge it and then just use it again. Like, all of the crafting recipes use charge, none of them don't use charge. I don't know why it has the redundancy. But that's what we're going to be doing. Feels pretty simple, pretty easy. I realized with how easily I had not even noticed that I didn't have or that I hadn't picked up the almanite that was right next to my Seamoth over near the quarantine enforcement platform. I realized there's probably a lot over there. The reason I didn't think there was that much before is because the last time that I played, there was not a lot of almanite. It was actually very difficult to find. It was also called something else. It was like warper building block or something like that in the last iteration of this mod, but They've changed it. So we're going to take the sea moth just because, again, I think it's faster than the prototype sub. And even if it isn't, it's definitely more maneuverable. So I'm going to obviously take the prototype sub whenever we go over to the alien bases, of which prototype facility locations. So this is I mean, it's not only is it the first one, I also think it's the easiest one. So it's a kilometer northwest of the quarantine enforcement platform. Now, I don't have a compass. I can make a compass. Maybe that'll, like, just make things simpler, but I do know generally where north is. It's actually towards the Gun Island is north, and then northeast southwest would be away from the Aurora. And so I kind of have an idea of where that might be, but obviously I don't know what it looks like or anything like that. So it might be worth making a compass just so I can be precise without having to look up a map, obviously. Oh, there's one. I don't know, there's gel sex here. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so we just need 2 more. And, like, I realized because of how valuable this resource is, by the way, I needed to drop off way more materials than I did, I think. Why do I have all this titanium? We may just at some point take a detour and make a base. I'm trying to decide when to do that. It seems like I should probably do that soon. I've got a lot of materials that I'm just holding on to for no reason, as is. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll just grab as many as I can here. As many of these almonite blocks as I can here, because I don't see a reason not to, considering it seems like they're going to be a somewhat valuable resource. But here's the last one that we need. There's the moon pool right there. I don't have all the materials I need yet, so I'm actually going to go back. One thing with the prototype sub that I remember from the previous version of this mod when I was playing that, is that you can just warp the prototype sub to the moon pool. So, like, when you go in there to craft, when you go into the moon pool room to craft, whatever items or to install upgrades, which you need the prototype sub to be in the moon pool to install the upgrades, you can just click a button and it warps the prototype sub to the moon pool, which is pretty useful, especially considering how big it is. It's pretty hard to park in there properly, you know? But yeah, so we're going to head back. I'm going to get all the materials that I need, which is clearly not that much. It's just a lithium and some copper, which I accidentally grabbed more lithium during the last episode than I needed. So I actually have some left over, which is good. And then we will get to it. So we basically just need to go grab 3 copper and then we're good. All right. We are good to go. So, by the way, I think this is, there's like an icon here, and it changes depending on what direction you're looking, which makes me think it's a compass, compass icon, which would make sense considering that in the PDA, right, in the data download, they're talking about what direction to go in. I'm not sure what this is. This might be just like the amount of power cells. I think this is the power bar. This is how much power we have. I really don't know. I don't know what this is. It, like, doesn't change. I'm pretty confident these are the proton cubes. Oh wait, I can use this strafe mode. Oh, dude. Am I cool or what? Not the straightest parking job ever, but I feel like it's not too bad. All right. So, oh my god, I didn't craft the copper wire. Alright. And now we go all the way. Okay. Let's get to crafting. So first thing we have to do is turn all of our almanite into charged almanite. Okay, and now that we've done that, I'm going to craft the devices first, and then I'll craft the ion cubes after, just to make sure I don't accidentally waste anything, you know? Okay. And then the other thing I craft over here, I think. Let me just unpin all, since I don't need any of those anymore. Not that. Not that. This. Okay. That's it? What do I need for the next one? Oh, I can do that. Okay, whatever. We'll stick with what we got for now. And then let me see. Actually, let me make the ion cubes first. Let's do that. Because that's faster and more efficient. Just a little bit more crafting. Okay. Let's say toggle factor. I can't do anything. It doesn't do anything. All right. Reactor opening. So that should go into this one, right? Yes. And then... By the way, these are definitely Star Wars sounds. Right. Are at max capacity. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So I think... No. Red. Okay. Does it do that for everything? Yeah. So then what is this for? Requires advanced alien interface. And like when I hover over it, it says P. A toggle, but that doesn't do anything. Is there anywhere else I can like insert something? I don't think so. It's just, it's so cheap. Like, it's clear they want you to make it early. But it's probably at the next objective. So, why don't we head in that direction next? I don't have a compass. What do I need for a compass? Copper wire and a wiring kit. Yeah, that's just too much work. It should basically be this straight this way, kinda. I think. Alright. So let's go back, make the compass, and then we'll come back. Alright. You know. Alright, we've made the compass. And reading this data bank, just looking through it again, large outcropping, approximately 1 kilometer northwest of the quarantine enforcement platform. Maintain access to prototype development facilities via ion energy delegation. Objective failed, repair required before accessing other locations. So it's clear, at least to some extent, that this is definitely the intended first target. You can kind of see the ship in the distance in the clouds. Kind of cool. This is clearly the intended first target. So west-northwest is going to be like that direction. Which I was definitely going more north than I was. Yeah, I was actually kind of going exactly straight north. Maybe like northwest. Oh. There was a hull breach from the Reaper attack, it looks like. It's interesting, it actually kind of looks like it's in the correct spot, too.
Issue detected. Primary systems active. Ion reactor.
I didn't grab any water or food. You're gonna make me do this, bro. I think maybe I should just... Okay.
Ion reactor.
Yeah, I'm gonna line it up with the gun first. Alright. West, northwest. That way. Still more. Okay. Straight this way. And also down. Depth is 480 meters. We gotta be down there. Yeah, this is deep. Little blood kelp zone action. I mentioned in the last video I was thinking about adding ice dragon Leviathan. If I did that, it would literally be right here. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that.
Detecting an artificial alien structure nearby. Downloading clearance key blueprints from local safety broadcast to all personnel. Facility has suffered damage from external megafauna. Dead zone mapping initiative suspended. Evacuate immediately. Integrating new PDA data.
Are you telling me I'm gonna need this key? It said... Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm nowhere near deep enough. Am I supposed to go further this way, or do I go deeper? Or both? I don't know, let's find out. If I end up in the dead zone, I end up in the dead zone. Let me save really quick. Reef back. Oh, that's definitely it. How do I approach this? Do we want to go... Can we fit down here, maybe? Okay, good thing I did not just fly right into the void. That would have been not good. I think maybe we can go from down here. Oh, that's a ghost Leviathan. Okay, well, I'll just leave the ship. I'll just exit the ship. I'm gonna leave it powered on just in case I need to, like, go, you know? Given the area that I'm in. There's something. We got O2 in here. That's always nice.
Detecting several breaches in energy infrastructure within this facility. Repair is conducted at your own risk.
Okay. Ion Reactor Testing Facility Audit Logs. The following audit log outlines the operational data output from this facility dating back approximately 1,000 years. Data relating to specific chronological periods is unable to be translated, however, the order of events has been preserved. Okay. Facility established. Stored thermal energy increasing. Beginning ion reactor testing. Quarantine initialized. Vessel development suspended. Energy discharge detected in quarantine enforcement platform. Rerouting power. Warning, energy infrastructure failing. Entering hibernation. Stored energy 0. Audit log retrieved. Okay. So I guess they were doing ion reactor testing here. Vessel development suspended, so I guess whenever the quarantine was initialized, they just stopped it, and then clearly the shooting the Aurora did some damage. Or shooting the, God, what's it called? Degassi. Ship that was here before you. Oh, there's a fabricator here. I see. I don't have a prawn suit yet. I guess I could make one. That'd actually be huge. Have a store of power. Hydrodynamic ventilation. The prototype features several water intake grills on its upper bow. Upper bow, I think. This upgrade enhances said grills, allowing them to increase flow to the vessel's ion reactor. Doing so allows the vessel to more efficiently store and deploy energy to its secondary systems, including those delegated to other upgrades. When installed, the hydrodynamic ventilation system will reduce the cost of upgrades by 1 charge, and reduce the depletion over time of all upgrades by approximately 50%. Assessment: vital energy saving measure, highly recommended for long journeys. So, just like an engine efficiency module, basically, it looks like. Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty obviously needs some repair.
Alien breach sealed. 3 further breaches detected.
Vertical transmitter. The alien device features several interconnected frames held together magnetically. Structural analysis shows millions of microscopic railgun-like implements embedded in the device's core, seemingly used to transmit particles one by one. It is likely that teleportation with this device involves the destruction and reassembly of the host, as opposed to faster-than-light transportation. Ethical considerations may apply. Assessment: handle with caution. Do not insert fingers into the device. Boring. Okay, there's no more breaches, I don't think, in here. So let's go even further down. So I unlocked a new upgrade, right? Yeah, hydrodynamic ventilation. Alright, that's cool. Facility detection factor. Maybe I'll find somewhere to insert that here. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. And what do I need for this? Another ion cube. Oh. Wait, this is cool stuff I'm getting. Okay, I need another ion cube and I need an almanite. Almanite ingot. Almanite, what are these called? Charged almanite. How many? Just one. Okay. Well, if I can find another ion cube, or if I can find 3 almanite just around here, then I can craft this thing right now. Will I find 3 almanite just around here? I doubt it. This piece appears to have fallen off. Is there a way to enter in here? Does not seem so. That's a bit unfortunate. Why? They got a big piece that you just can't go into. What was... Oh, there's someone. There's one. There's two. Come on, give me one more. Come on. There's three. Oh, there might be something in here. Oh. Oh. Yo. This is from the, this isn't from the mod. This is just an area that's here normally. So that's cool. I see what they did. That's nice. Okay, well, then I actually have more of the Almanite than I even needed. Bit silly. But more importantly, I have everything I need. So, we'll do this really quickly. And then, pretty simply, do one of these advanced fabrication. Hold on. What is this? Oh, that's for this. So this isn't an upgrade. This is just something I can have. Which is interesting. There's a lot. There's a lot going on now that I found this base. Which definitely kind of felt like it was going to be the case, but now I know it's the case. There's just a breach right here. Oh yeah, I guess the power kind of flows through the walls, right?
Two further breaches detected.
Kinda makes sense now. Ooh, where does that arch go? Ooh, oh my god, I'm actually really excited. There's so much happening. This mod is crazy.
Alien breach sealed. One further breach detected.
Overclock protocol. This protocol appears to temporarily sever several safety protocols on board the prototype. On activation, the vessel will expend a significant amount of energy to increase power running through the ship's ion thruster, resulting in an increased speed. Okay, and that's another blueprint we've got, I guess. Overclock protocol. So that, I assume, is like emergency speed. Let me grab this first and then I'll repair the last thing. Ion generator. By rerouting power from all non-essential systems on board the prototype, this protocol initiates a fusion reaction in the ion reactor, which generates power over time. Due to the extreme conservation of power necessary to carry out the fusion reaction, several critical systems such as movement and ability use will be disabled while the generator is active. Use higher capacity energy devices for maximum recharge efficiency. Huh, interesting. Alright.
Alien breaches sealed. Ion energy flow returning to normal levels. Local broadcast reads. Warp Technologies Development Facility and Defensive Technologies Development Facility online. Prototype Administrative Facility unresponsive.
Alright. Hold on, let me... There's another crafter right here. Interesting. All right, let's do it. We'll pretend we didn't see that. All right. Whoa. What is this? Where am I? Whoa! I'm on the complete opposite side of the map. What the hell? Yeah, I'm on like the opposite side of the Aurora, I think. There's no way to open anything. Oh.
Integrating new PDA.
Defense Facility Tablet. Compiled from data pertaining to the prototype's defense systems, this alien tablet bears a red octagonal symbol, possibly representing stability or protection. The core of this alien tablet measures a total of 200 degrees Celsius. While it is unclear what purpose this may serve, it is possible that the aliens used temperature as a form of tag with which to classify their artifacts. Huh. Maybe there's something on this side too that I missed. Ah, there's a fabricator. Huh. Something's pulsing. Huh. Well, that is certainly interesting. That is certainly interesting. Yeah, that's on the other side of the map. Like, that's so far on the opposite side. Which is crazy. And it's just to get into a room. To do whatever with. Ion prism? How do I make an ion prism? Also, I didn't find anywhere to put this, I don't think. Maybe I need the advanced alien interface. I still don't know. I can get another fin set now, though, now that I know how to get these tablets. I also got a bunch of ion cubes, so we can definitely make some matrices. Should I just do that now? I can only make one. Never mind. My baby. Alright. Well, that was pretty sick. I think our next goal is going to be to make one of these. And fin set. I should probably make this too. I can make another power relay while I'm at it. Let's just get a little crazy. Okay. So let me throw in... Oh, I could use a tablet if I want. Seems ill-advised. Alright. Anyways, let's go back to the gun island and let's make a new fin set so we can get a little bit faster. Make this thing a little bit more reasonable to pilot. And then oh my god, I'm so deep. And then we can... I mean, I want to get as many of the upgrades first as I can. I think that should kind of be what we do. We unlock upgrades, Am I moving? Why am I not moving? Huh? Yeah. What do... Huh?
User detected. Primary systems active.
Wh- What? That was the problem? The stairs? You know what? Hey. Bugs are bugs, I guess. That's really weird, though. Okay, I'm gonna grab magnetite and lithium. A magnetite. Eek! Oh my god. That Loki scared me, bro. For you.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh. Will not be consuming those. Dude, why did the Almanite frameworks take so long? It's not that it's not a big item. It's that easy.
Additional prototype schematics detected. Data database updated.
Oh. Okay, so this is where we'll make these things. The first of which is certainly going to be the engine efficiency module. Okay. All right. Dock vehicles by driving into the fins below. Ooh. Prototype fins. These magnetically controlled implements serve as both structural and propulsory augmentations to the prototype's hull. They appear to be fabricated in pairs, and schematic extrapolation indicates a maximum capacity for total pairs of fins. These fins act as storage devices for a liquid resource closely resembling the composition of alien facility architecture. While it is unclear how this liquid is extracted, it is used to coat the vessel in a thin layer of reinforcement as external water pressure rises, thereby increasing the maximum crush depth of the vessel. Each individual fin contains enough fluid to increase the prototype's maximum crush depth by approximately 175 meters. So that means it's 350 meters additional each one. Propulsion. Small energy receptors lining each fin act as a siphon to extract energy from the prototype's ion reactor. This energy is then channeled into propulsive thrusters located at the bottom of each fin to increase maximum speed by 0.15 meters per second. Not that much. Okay. Okay. Alright, I don't think I can make anything with just what I have here, but I mean, that's pretty cool. So I guess my next order of business is going to be to, again, just like make the rest of the upgrades. Make the upgrades that I got. How much is the next one? Prototype interceptor tablet. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, I got no idea what that is. Defense Technologies Research Facility. Defense tablet. Maybe the place I got teleported is this. South of there was thrusters. Continue research. Yeah, this is on the other side. Yeah, this would kind of basically be perfectly on the other side of the map, which is where I was saying I was. And then I still don't know what to do with this. Maybe I can build it or something? I don't know.
User detected. Primary systems active.
Alright, well, let's go get the... Yeah, let's go over to the Seamoth. Alright. Oh, wait, actually... That is a pretty significant upgrade. I'd say we're... at around the speed of the Cyclops now. If I had to guess. But I also haven't driven a Cyclops in a really long time. I almost never make a Cyclops. Unless I need to. Dang, okay. They're like... They're moving. They got animation. They got an idle animation, bro. It said drive into the fins. Oh, they just moved. Unlock vehicles in the cockpit ability menu. They're gone. It's gone.
Calorie intake recommended.
User detected. Primary systems active.
Oh, what happens? Oh, dude, that's actually pretty cool. It's so quick. Oh, they like fold in when it's powered up. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, good. I was a little worried you wouldn't be able to undock. Okay. So we're gonna go back. I actually have a bunch of gold. We're gonna need to get more silver though, and copper, and make some pipes. No idea how to make that. And then computer chip is easy. So like these three upgrades are gonna be really, really easy. Okay, so we're gonna make all of these upgrades that I have on the right. So let's first take a look at what we have that we might need. So we got no gold there. What do I even need for pipes? I actually don't even know. Pipes. Oh, I just make that right now. Okay, so I have the pipes. Why are they so big? That's so goofy. Okay. Oh, wow, they take up 5 inventory slots. That's even goofier. Okay, we actually need 4 total. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna need more, but we also need more silver anyways, so there's that as well. We're also gonna need 1 gold for the computer chip as well. Oh, also, I had an epiphany. I'm gonna make a builder tool. That's actually what I'm gonna do first, before I do anything else. Because I want to see if I can build inside of the submersible, the prototype. Because if I can build inside of there, that's low-key kind of a game changer. I was just playing Subnautica 2, and I'm like getting back in the sea mouth. I'm like, oh my god, this thing's so slow. But I realized that, I realize that part of the reason that the tadpole is... What the fuck is this? How have I not noticed these? What is this? Alien worm?
This structure appears to be of origin, purpose unknown. Further data required.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? Is this all one thing? What the fuck? Yeah, well, there's one of our golds that we need. I do need some copper as well. It's kind of like fins on it. I mean, to me, it looks like it's something that was holding up something, but there's like no building that it was holding up, like normal. You know what I mean? I do know that they did add. There's a Leviathan with this mod, and I'm thinking that might be the skeleton of it. And if that's the case, you know what? I'll just say I'm glad I did not add the Gargantuan Leviathan mod. Yeah, Return of the Ancients. What? Ah? What is this? What the fuck is happening? This just looks like somebody went in with a terraformer tool and fucked it all up. What? This is not normally here, right? I'm not crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I didn't... Oh! Alien worm.
This structure appears to be of alien origin. Onboard systems are receiving encrypted data packets from an unknown source. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, nah. Oh, we gotta go get the prototype over here. Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll come back with the prototype after I upgrade it. Okay. Let's head back. Let's make the builder tool. And then I'm gonna go over to the prototype sub and see if I can build inside of it. And if I can, that's gonna be a game changer.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now.
Oh.
We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Well, okay then.
The builder.
Okay, I don't know if this mod affects the sunbeam at all. I think last time it didn't, which is why I was like, oh, I can play with Return of the Ancients. Because Return of the Ancients does impact the landing animation.
Primary systems active.
And then Configure undocked vehicle. Oh! Oh! That's actually good. I forgot to grab that. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, well. That is good news. Let's go ahead and bring this over.
Primary systems active.
Where do I want to put this? Let's put this right here. Able to, sure. What the fuck? Yo, you can really just do anything in here. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, we've got a mobile base now. Fire. I think what's really interesting is like there's a lot of mods that add different vehicles, right? Like adding a new vehicle to the game isn't like a crazy new mod idea. But the fact that they're doing what they're doing with it is really, really cool. It's very similar to what Call of the Void is trying to do as well. Call of the Void is a pretty similar mod where the idea is like you're upgrading your ship as you advance within the like modded storyline. Although in that instance, you know, Call of the Void is about going into the void, right? It's not like it's an extension of the original storyline, but it's not changing it. I think the goal of this mod is to change it. Okay, I want to just park around here and go around and get all the materials that we need. So you know what? Let's just stop over there. While we're over here. The Grand Reef. Wait, is there a Ghost Leviathan over here? I don't think so, right? I don't think so.
Detecting artificial subterranean pathways and several faint energy signatures in the region.
Oh.
Instant of this structure appear to connect to a network of underground tunnels throughout this region, detecting a substantial energy signature at the network's core.
This colossal device is of alien origin, though is likely either unpowered or malfunctioning. This device is connected to several others like it through a radio channel, as well as to a central operations facility located far beneath it. While the device is unable to transmit signals, it is listening for a signal from a specific source. Function and threat assessment. While the exact function of the device is unclear, its foremost segment is heavily reinforced, suggesting that the device was used to complete physically demanding tasks. Assessment appears dormant. Do not attempt to reactivate. But what if I want to? You didn't even consider what I want. Now that is a Ghost Leviathan. I wish I had a prawn suit.
Calorie intake recommended.
Well, your calorie intake's gonna have to wait, pal. Oh, maybe right there? You know what? No one said we can't just freeball it. This is not a tunnel down. Does this lead to a tunnel down? No. Oh! Ah! Wait! Please! I'll be honest, pal, that don't sound like you're being chill. Ah. Ion prism. The energy contained within this artifact is significantly higher than any previously encountered alien power source. If released, the resulting thermonuclear explosion would reach a distance of approximately 50 kilometers and would prove fatal to all biological life within the crater. In its current state, it does not seem possible nor wise to attempt to extract the energy from its container. Therefore, in order to use the object to power equipment, currently undiscovered technology would be needed. I mean, it looks like it's kind of charged to me. I don't know. Is there anything on the other side of this? Who knows? There's another prism. So how do I get there? I mean, I'm getting these ion prisms, which seem like they're going to be a good power source. How do I make them? 2 ion crystals. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's expensive. That's 12 ion cubes. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I guess I'm not getting one from this one. Is this the void? No, it would say that.
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
This is the void. I don't know. I'm scared. If it's the void, then why is there a warper down there? Oh. I just have such a bad feeling.
Seek fluid intake.
No.
Warning, entering
Yep.
ecological dead zone. Adding
Yep.
report to databank.
I hate leaving, but I don't really see much value in staying. We're quite a bit far away from our intended target. Am I gonna make it there in time? Okay, if at 1 minute I'm not there. If at 1 minute I'm not 1,000 meters away, I'm gonna take the sea moth. I'm taking the sea moth. Oh, docking it charges it. That is good to know.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, well, good thing I came all the way back here for that when it didn't change anything. Alright, let's just try to collect all the materials we need. Definitely need more silver. And 2 more copper. Two of these. One of these. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need one more. Bada bing, bada boom. Advanced fabrication. Huh? What do I... Did I just waste a bunch of time? What was the point of making that? Wrong thing. Okay. Engine efficiency module. Complete. Power relay. Complete. Okay, like, as expensive as this is, like, obviously it's taking more and more. I don't think it's actually that hard to get to the max power. Oh, I can fit 2 more. Oh no, I just ran out of power in one. Oh, can I put this here? No. I guess maybe I just wasted some time. I'm not sure. I mean, I also made this thing. Where is it? I also made this thing, and I don't know what to do with that. Where's advanced alien interface? This doesn't say what it requires. Ooh, should I use an ion prism? Let's use an ion prism. I got 2 of them. And then we'll just put an ion cube in the other one. Let's finish off this one. Probably should have used the lower battery one in the crafting, but I didn't think. Alright, well, that's going to be it for now. For this episode. We did a lot. We've accomplished a lot. It's going to be a long video. Or I guess it was a long video. But yeah, thank you for watching. There's a lot of footage. This will probably take me a minute to get out, so I apologize if this video is, took a while to get out after the first one. But I'm excited to get into actual gameplay content that this mod adds. It's very, very cool. But without further ado, that would have been bad. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all. See you all when I see you, I guess. Goodbye.